Hello, hello! Pizza Pax here with Lorcana, or Disney's Lorcana, Rise of the Floodborn, and this is the Amethyst Steel Starter Deck. So let's get into this and see what comes in here. Alright. As with all starter decks at this point, it comes with a booster pack of the same set. This is Rise of the Floodborn. We will open that later. Our deck, a quick start rule guide that goes over playing the game, a little placemat to show you where to place your deck and inkwell, all that good stuff, and has a little lore tracker on it. And then a series of damage counters and a little viewfinder token for the lore counter. These are double-sided. Alright. So with that covered, let's get into the deck. Alright, so starting things off, we have a foil Merlin Shapeshifter. Now this deck does have a bit of a bounce theme, so that's pretty cool. We have Tiana, Celebrating Princess, also foil. Chip the Teacup, and you get 1, 2, 3 copies of Chip. Chip the Teacup, Gentle Soul, specifically. Which is effectively the same as Archimedes from the first set, or from the first set. Then we have Dr. Facilier, Savvy Opportunist. I should actually cover what these are. So a 4-ink inkable 4/2 with evasion that quests for 1. You get 1, 2 of those. Then we have Hey Hey, Persistent Presence, a 2-mana or a 2-ink inkable 2/1 that quests for 1 with He's Back. Whenever this character is banished in a challenge, you may return this card to your hand. He is very, very powerful, especially in limited, but you get 3 copies. Then we have Cusco Wanted Llama, 2-ink inkable 1/2 that quests for 1. That when this character is banished, you may draw a card. We get 1, 2, 3 of those. We have our third rare of the deck, which is Madame Mem Fox. Now this is showing up quite a bit in the newer versions of Ruby Amethyst Control and Amethyst Bounce. It's a 3-ink inkable 4/3 that quests for 1. That has Chasing the Rabbit. When you play this character, banish her or return another chosen character of yours to your hand, and Rush. You get 1 of those. And there's Madame Mim Snake, a 2-ink inkable 3/3 that quests for 1. And when you play this character, banish it or return another chosen character of yours to your hand. 1, 2, 3 of those. Now again, this has a lot of synergy with returning characters to your hand and cards that do things when they either leave play or comes into play. We have Merlin Crab, a 3-ink inkable 3/3 that quests for 1. With Ready or Not, when you play this character and when he leaves play, chosen character gains Challenger 3 this turn. You get 3 power while challenging. We get 1, 2 of those. We have Merlin Goat, which is another one that is showing up in the both bounce decks, Bounce Control, and the new Ruby Amethyst Control, which is a 4-ink inkable 4/3 that quests for 1. It has Here I Come. When you play this character and when he leaves play, you gain 1 lore, which is very powerful. We get 1, 2, 3 of those. We have Merlin Rabbit, an uninkable 4-ink 2/3 quest for 1 with Hippity Hop. When you play this character and when he leaves play, you may draw a card. Very nice draw engine, along with the bounce cards. Then we have Merlin Squirrel, a 2-ink inkable 2/1 that quests for 1. When you play this character and when he leaves play, look at the top card of your deck, put it either on top or bottom of your deck. So you get to scry 1, basically. So you get 1, 2 of those. Then we have Freeze from the first set, which is a 2-ink uninkable action that says exert opposing character. We get 1, 2 of those. We have I'm Stuck, a 1-ink inkable action. Shows an exerted character can't ready at the start of their next turn. Nice. We get 1, 2 of those. I have seen some lists replace Befuddle with I'm Stuck. Alright, now onto the steel cards. We have Beast, Forbidding Recluse, a 4-ink inkable 3/4 that when you play this character, you may deal 1 damage to chosen character, and it quests for 1. We get 1, 2 of those. And a new, really good card for several steel decks. We have Benja, Guardian of the Dragon Gem. A 3-ink inkable 2/3 quest for 2. And when you play this character, you may banish a chosen item. It's very nice. And we get 1, 2 of those. We have Cinderella, Knight in Training, a 2-ink inkable 2/2 that quests for 1. When you play this character, you may draw a card, then choose and discard a card. Very similar to Simba from the first set. We get 1, 2 of those. We have Eli LaBeouf, Big Daddy, a 4-ink inkable 2/5 quest 2. 1, 2 of those. Hercules, Hero in Training, a 2-ink inkable 2/3 quest for 1. 1, 2 of those. Now onto our first steel rare, or I guess second. Yeah, second because of Tiana. We have Kronk, Junior Chipmunk, a 6-ink inkable 4/5 that quests for 2 with Resist 1. Resist is a new keyword ability in the second set, which reduces damage that would be dealt to it by 1. And it has Scout Leader. During your turn, when this character banishes another character in a challenge, you may deal 2 damage to chosen character. So very similar to the 6-mana Tinkerbell from the first set. It doesn't have the comes into play ability, but it does have resist. Alright, then we have Lawrence, Jealous Manservant, a 3-ink inkable 0/4 that quests for 2 with Payback. When this character has no damage, he gets +4 power. We get 1, 2 of those. We have Lilo Galactic Hero from the first set, which is a 3-ink inkable 4/2 that quests for 2. We get 1, 2, 3 of those. Prince Eric, Dashing and Brave, a staple from the first set. It's a 2-ink inkable 1/3 that quests for 1 and has Challenger 2. We get 1, 2 of those. We have Prince Naveen, Penniless Royal, a 3-ink inkable 4/3 that quests for 1. We get 1, 2, 3 of those. Our third rare for steel is the Huntsman, Reluctant Enforcer, a 2-ink inkable 1/1 that quests for 2. Whenever this character quests, you may draw a card, then choose and discard a card. So, nice card filtering. Alright, now we have the Prince, Never Gives Up, a 3-ink inkable 1/3 that quests for 2 with Bodyguard and Resist 1. So, very powerful way to protect your characters, especially early on. I've seen a lot of people comparing this to Simba. I think this may be a little more powerful in the long run. But you get 1, 2 of those. We have Tiana, Diligent Waitress. This is effectively the same as Olaf, but in steel. It's a 1-ink inkable 1/3 that quests for 1. We got 1, 2, 3 of those. Then there's Last Cannon, an item that's a 1 ink inkable. And for an ink and banishing this item, chosen character gains Challenger 3 this turn. That can be a very powerful option. We get 1, 2 of those, and I think the sleeper card of the set that's going to have the most impact long term is Mouse Armor. It's an uninkable 2 ink item that has Exert. Chosen character gains resist 1 until the start of your next turn. So until the beginning of your next turn, it reduces all damage dealt to them by 1. You get 2 copies. So, and to cover the rares that I didn't read through at the beginning, we have Tiana, Celebrating Princess, a 4 ink uninkable 1/4, a quest for 2 with resist 2. And when this item, or when this character is exerted and you have no cards in hand, opponents can't play actions, which is a good way of locking down what your opponents can do, especially if you have bodyguards to protect her. And then Merlin, Shapeshifter, a 4 ink inkable 1/5 with that quest for 1, and Battle of Wits. Whenever one of your other characters is returned to your hand from play, this character gets +1 lore this turn, or it gets +1 quest this turn. So if you have several things that you can return to your hand in a single turn, you can chain this to quest for quite a bit. In fact, I saw someone in the draft that I played this past week quest for 6 with this guy, which is just nuts. So, yeah. That is the new Amethyst Steel starter deck, and I think overall it had some great things to pick up. As far as starter decks go, when I played with this, it was a lot of fun, so something to consider. And I feel that Steel is going to be extremely powerful moving forward in this set. Thank you for joining me on this adventure. As always, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff for the algorithm. And until next time, stay awesome. We'll see you in the next one. Thanks. Bye.